So Cliffside. Safety Bay? Not for... I guess we're not playing Safety Bay on... Like, Loyal Legends, yeah, for sure.
Hey,
But,
Safety Bay is not actually a bad map. It's if the choke point was a little bit wider, as we see Myriad first picking Malians, and we have
it's also... It's also not a good map.
But it's such a funny map. Think
It
of
is a
all
funny
the,
map,
think of all the
but-
wordplays we could have.
Yeah, but like for a Warchief club, I mean, they're not looking for funny maps. They're just gonna ban it all the time. Like,
Possibly. I mean, we just saw earlier that Baltic is also broken. By the way, I am Avely. Please fix Baltic.
yeah.
Yeah, Baltic is also broken. I have some nice screenshots of the distance to the water. It is.
Yeah.
I
And the
thought we
stone
had a
next
good
to-
water map.
And the stone next to the to the water was also pretty wild.
Can everyone please just ping Avely to fix the map? He loves that.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
So, second pick
sure.
KT. Baltic is, of course, in the pool here. I'm expecting that to be the case here. It looked pretty strong earlier. But
Yeah, I mean, Byzantines, of course, also really, really strong in the right hands. You know, the win rate on ladder right now kind of sucks for it, but if you're capable, and these two guys definitely are, then it should be a very strong Civ.
it is weak to
And-
early rushes, but if you get to the castle age and you didn't take too much damage, you're golden on a land map. On water, we're still a meme. Though, we don't actually know
Yeah.
because nobody tries it.
No, the thing is, like, the Dromon buff in the last patch, it's kind of nice, but I honestly, I
Dromon is
cannot
a joke.
imagine... I cannot imagine that it really makes a difference, to be honest. Like, it still sucks, like, even though it's faster and that, like, it's still melee. Like, what do you do against English with extra range or something like that?
You die pretty horribly. But yeah. SAS going for his signature HRE pick. We saw multiple times already. And so far, I kind of really like Myriad's draft. The only thing here SAS got going for him now that he still has Ayubits waiting for him. But China too. Myriad's draft looking very spicy to me.
Yeah.
What did we ban, by the way? There is a King of the Hill ban, and the other one is, I should remember this,
Mountain clearing.
Mountain Clearing. Very few people chose to pick and play Mountain Clearing today. That is,
I wonder why.
I wonder what. Hey, it's not
I wonder.
it's not a bad map per se. It's just very gimmicky, but for what it does, it's good. It's balanced.
Yeah, like I kind of like it, and I mean, you said earlier that's like you're in a cage with your opponent, and I'm like, well, aren't you on every map? Like, there's no way for you to run off the map and play a different game. Like, you're on the same map either way. And yeah, on team games, I like mountain clearing on team games, unless you have like 3 English against you, they all build their white tower in the middle between the 2 sacred sites. Like, that is super annoying, but yeah.
Avely's back. Avely, please fix maps. We need Baltic fixed. It's broken. We just found out. I tried banning Gurke earlier. It just didn't work for some reason.
But you mistyped your command.
Okay,
You know?
Avely, in your defense, you did, but all the other semi-pro players said, no, Baltic's fine.
All right. So, okay, the drafts are done. Myriad is browsing customs, so yeah, they're just setting up the lobby shortly. You can already... Oh, they did... Oh, sorry, you did send me an invite. Whoops.
All right, let's see. Is the first match already going? Browsing customs.
Yeah, it's not yet going.
Guys, if you're still listening, please don't put 5 minutes. I
Yeah,
swear we're not
don't.
gonna cheat.
Yeah, I hope they don't do a 5-minute
Hope they
observer
suffer
delay
on
up
their
there.
favorite Baltic map. That is slightly toxic. I love it.
That's like toxic. I love it. I'm all here for it. Okay, do we have any clear draft winner? What would you say?
Okay. Water. We've got China or French for that from Myriad's side. We saw Tughlaq, but it didn't really convince on Baltic from Gully's side.
Unfortunately.
Um,
But okay, I would say it only didn't convince because there was one mishap with the demo ships.
That one demo connection that killed 5 Hulks.
You can play any Civ. At that point, it's over for you. You just lost water. It's yeah. But yeah, didn't really work in his favor there.
I'll say it didn't look super bad, but SAS already had multiple Chevaliers out early. Mm-hmm. I think we weren't really dealing with that too well either. Yeah, I think you go China. You go China on Baltic for Myriad. SAS probably gonna play KT. And other than
if you're up to 0, you go Byzantines. If you're Chad and you're up to 0, you go Byzantines on Baltic.
Okay, you're super drunk, and then you go Byzantines on Baltic. I know. I have a single win against Myriad in my repertoire, and that's 100% win rate for me, and we're never gonna play again because he was super drunk.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And nobody knows about it because it's the pre-alpha. It was the test server. So damn it.
You can't even prove it anymore, huh?
It's gone.
It's gone.
We're still waiting for them to start the game, by the way.
Yep. Oh, Why did I not? Oh, why did I not put their first civs in there?
We're going for who wins the draft, right? I said I like Myriads more. But okay, first map is going to be Cliffside, and it's Mali against HRE. So SAS had some difficulties earlier, lost to Gully's Ottomans, but it's Ottomans. It's pretty good.
Ottomans.
And Mali as Myriad here. It's very defensive. You can go for the sofa opening. HRE is probably going to Dark Age Spear Rush you anyway. But Mali has found good solutions to that. So yeah, I'm not worried if I'm Myriad here. I like this matchup. You can just comfortably play defensive and go castle behind it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, Malians, they can play it fairly defensively as well. We've seen people putting a tower on their pit mine, and then with the mill, you pull a couple sheep, and then you have your villagers there as well. The Donses are really cool in the early game with their spear throw, and so you can keep them at bay if you don't fully engage into them.
I kind of hope we're getting a burger rush. But hey, I don't think it's gonna be great. Also, they listened to me. They only put 2 minutes of ops delay, so we're gonna be in that very, very soon.
Yeah.
I mean, SAS just has comfort civs, right? Every player has comfort civs. You expect the top 20 to just play every civ to the best level there is, but well, Myriad should be there. SAS is slightly below that, and Myriad sometimes chokes, as we all know. That was super mean from me, but if he loses one more qualifier when he's 2-0 ahead and then loses 3-2, I'm gonna lose it.
You're never gonna guess what my comfort civ is.
It's okay. We all have our burdens to carry. Anyway, folks, the game is coming up. Let's see what these guys got for us. Let's see if Myriad is blessed by a forward gold. And he does, in fact, have a backward gold.
Wow. All right. Well, I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, it's kind of to the side, but it definitely is behind the cliffs that you have to pass. You have to go around the wood line, past the town center. So that's kind of nice already from the get-go.
Oh, and look, there is a barracks coming up for HRE. It's like we've seen this before at some point. I mean, it just makes sense, right? You can't really let Mali do whatever they want, because otherwise they're gonna run away with the game.
Yeah, and I mean, they're kind of vulnerable early on, but at the same time, it's also just nice to keep them at bay. And yeah, SAS scouting out the barracks, and even before that, he only went on 2 houses. So he's not doing like a whole like 6 house or whatever you're gonna do immediately. Going for a toll outpost. So yeah.
Yep. There's your favorite tower. It's going to be covering all of the houses here, and then you just build a mill next to it. See, we already moved the sheep over.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, the thing is, you need to have the mill at some point anyway, of course, or a couple mills actually, just because of the cows, to not take 10 minutes to get all of them. And so an early mill doesn't hurt you too much. It's not like the biggest investment there is. Is the tower going up though?
Because it's still only this is in TC range.
Oh yeah, never mind. Okay, then it's gonna go up. Okay, cool.
The real question is, Myriad putting that tower here means SAS could counter it with a tower of his own on the other side, but this is very far away. And does he want to invest? Oh yeah, hello, one villager coming right up.
Rush. Well, I mean, if you thought that Mongol Tower Rush is annoying, I got to tell you a story, because the HRE Tower Rush is also pretty annoying. Myriad is seeing that, of course. Oh, no, never mind. He doesn't see the blueprint, and I thought it was a villager already. Where's the villager? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, it's coming in. I mean, he's gonna see this, but what is he gonna do about it? There is 3 spears for HRE on the map. SAS is gonna waste as much time as he can for his opponent. Wow, is this out of range, actually? No, it's not. Okay.
No, it's not. No.
That would be altogether too rude.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, SAS is gonna repeatedly step up here just so these guys have to jump into the tower. Wow, Myriad's going for another house for the full round.
Well, he's gonna cancel that one definitely very, very soon. There you go.
He's trying to bait the spears in, actually. Just, But is he gonna pay with the 25 wood that he has to invest into this house for it? Might just be. Because these guys are out of range now. That house can be burned, and so he has to cancel it. Well, it was a good try. It was a good try.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of annoying, but at the same time, the pit mine is gonna take forever to burn that down with just a tower. Yeah, I mean, once a quarry, no surprise there. I wouldn't have expected a Sahan trade network in this situation. Even though it can be a cool defensive landmark, Monster Quarry is just better in most cases.
I mean, it's kind of the second you decide to build this tower, what's the point of going for the trade tower as well?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's not really. I mean, you could. No, never mind. Yeah, the other gold is like between the tower and yeah.
It's actually pretty scary that villager here has to take the long walk home, and we do have 1 scout on the map. Myriad is halfway to feudal age already. If he can get a quick stable up warrior scout, but hey, that is pure fabrication on my part. It's probably not gonna work out timing wise. Mindwork Palace is coming up. Got the full feudal HRE power possibly unleashed here. And so far, only 1 prelate. I really wish people would invest into a second one earlier, but we're not there yet.
I mean, at the moment, you can argue that if you put a prelate in between the sheep villagers and the wood villagers, it covers all of them. And then you only have the gold villagers not being inspired. So I can understand not going for it right now. I would like mid-feudal, I would probably go for a second one. That's what I usually would do.
I mean, you pay 1 villager for it, so I can also see the other argument. Still.
That's true. That's true.
Myriad
That is very
opening
true.
with the wheelbarrow here. So there's multiple Mali strategies that you can play. He's opening with a stable too. So because the extra gold that you get can be invested in many different ways, and you already have the mill here, some people opt to go for early cattle, and then you open with sofa. Myriad is doing that here anyway without the cattle. But yeah, means he is not economically ahead in terms of that. He is in fact behind the HRE Inspire bonus. But yeah, let's see if this sofa can do anything.
Well, what I really like, he did switch to stone for a while and now has enough for the arrow slits emplacement.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be enough to get onto the tower here, so he can deal with that. And with the archers, you can make sure that those spearmen never make it out alive again. So just the sofa for raids and the archers for dealing with the spearmen. And yeah, now going for another pit mine, which unfortunately is kind of snuck between the wood line and the cliff, so that's kind of annoying for Malians. But yeah, let's see if so far running into the spearman.
We're having a little bit of a stutter here. I'm gonna pause again real quick. Sorry.
Yeah, just...
Boop, boop, boop. 3, 2, 1, boop. But yeah, unfortunately we did not get the brace here for the spearman. Now it's 2 sofas against 3 spears. But the health is already quite far down, so Myriad cannot commit to this right now. But he is going basically Knight Archer here. See if it works out for him. And as you said, second pit mine is already up and running. But yes,
I mean, it's not super efficient because of the cliff here and the wood line, but it's not gonna be the biggest difference, and it's the only one that is available for him at the moment because of the tower. So that's all he can do for now.
How much does SAS see here? Okay, he sees double production buildings. He in fact sees everything with this tower. He even sees the second pit mine. So yeah, nice tower. It really works. And I don't think Myriad has scouted out the double stable production that SAS is currently doing. Are we doing an MSN and just hiding our horsemen in the back? So far, it looks like it.
I would love to. That would be really nice if you could do that. But yeah, I mean, that tower definitely is super high value now, also being upgraded, so...
SAS! Archers are moving forward here, and we're going to have to wait for the arrow slits to safely gather gold here.
Yeah, but I mean, like, okay, by this time, except for the horsemen, that's like maybe the one unclear thing, but other than that, the game plan for either player has pretty much been revealed. The spearmen have been pulled from the tower, so they are going back to the second pit mine. But villager is aware of that and already running back out.
Yeah. I mean, Myriad has full vision here as well, right? He has his own tall outpost sitting there. Good reaction on his part. And he's actually pulling back here, so... The smart move, I'll say. SAS pumping out those horsemen, and Myriad still hasn't checked the double stables. So that is quite scary for him. If SAS pumps out enough horsemen, the archers are just gonna be swept away.
Yeah, and he's already up to 5 and 1 more in queue. SAS also doing some early farm transition around the town center, so making sure that once he runs out of sheep, that he's not completely dried out. And meanwhile, Myriad on the deer on the right, so one player is going out on the map and the other one is just building up farms. It's kind of funny how usually you would expect a Malian to stay in his base and just build up the cattle ranches, and HAE probably going out on the map, but...
It's a mix of the Inspire plus there's so many sofa on the map right now that it's really scary to go out and take these deer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could take the one on the left side. You just set up a small wall on the left side, and then there's a deer pack over there. So that's probably one that I would take. But I mean, I also don't hate early farm transitions, but I'm different in that regard. So let's not talk about early farms too much.
Inspire makes the early farm transition not as horrible as it usually is, as we have SAS being more annoying putting out the spears again to force Myriad moving back. And SAS saw Myriad's entire army here, right? So we know exactly what we're going up against. 17 spears now. And Myriad is gonna scout out the horsemen here. They are revealed. One archer scouting them with his face. Oh, and here's... Okay, the tower is in effect. So this should not come as any surprise. We're gonna move straight past.
Yeah, horseman raid being scouted out in time. They do have the all pikes, by the way, by now. So the horsemen and spearmen really effective here. And yeah, so far Myriad with the sofa is trying to raid on the left side, looking for some damage. Doesn't have a... Oh, he does have a scout there.
Yeah, he has one.
Cool. Yeah. So not running into the spears, that's a relief, you know. You hate when that happens.
Scout is exposed here, might get taken down. In fact, it looks like he will be.
It should. Oh no.
What is SAS gonna do in the meantime? Swap to his. Where is he? Where is he moving? That tower makes it so I can't really tell where the units are, but looks like SAS is finally out on the map taking those deer. And Myriad's gonna love that. Like, he can now invest into more cattle. He has 11 sofas. Like, he has a strong army already, and he has 2 pit mines running. He can now go into the full boom. I guess he's gonna take down the tower next.
Yeah, I mean, he does have a couple more cows in queue, and he has 1 more cattle ranch, and is gonna set up the next one fairly soon. And so, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, we do have the Inspire on one side.
I was gonna say, where's he going?
Oh wow, what? That's an interesting cliff here where they
did
can
not see that
through.
coming.
Well, I mean, on the minimap you can kind of tell, but only if you're really looking at it. So.
I think Reddit made its way into our chat. And I mean, some of these points I will agree with to an extent, but then again, guys, I'd rather play a Cav meta than I play a 2TC meta.
Yeah. But yeah, so Myriad has had enough of the tower. He's just gonna take it out for good. And yeah, Spearman trying to run, but the archers should be able to, well, kind of chase them.
Why are we leaving that? Okay, that's why.
That's why. That is why. That is, in fact, why they're leaving with most of the army, because, yeah, there's a couple of horsemen running in. A few of them actually very low health, so if the sofa could catch up, which they can't really unless they're charging in, you could take them down fairly nicely.
Okay, Myriad, he does see this. Oh, but that doesn't mean he's reacting to it in time. That is 2 sofas going down. Could be worse, could be worse. Big engagement here, though. We have all pikes and we have the semi-knights here. That's a lot of archers. Like, SAS doesn't really want this fight.
No. SAS doesn't want to have any part of that fight for sure. He's happy with grabbing a few of the sofa. That's nice, but that's enough. Scout going down, very nice. So SAS is kind of blindsided in at least his quarter of the map, and that's a scary looking Malian army. Not really close to castle age. 7 cows in so far, so it's responsible castle timing. Probably more looking into the feudal. Maybe even trying to end it in feudal. I don't know.
I mean, so far both players are still fully committed to feudal. I'm kind of like, Myriad does have the option to escape to castle age. He has 36 archers. If he can get the fast castle out, just ignoring all of the cow boom completely, then yeah, veteran archers would slap. But here's the question: can he survive to doing that?
Yeah, that's a very good question.
Okay, Myriad is going full cow boom.
Right side. Yeah, I mean, now he's setting up 2 more cattle ranches, so that'll be up to 6. So that's almost a full cow boom in place, 13 cows so far. And yeah, I mean, if like the thing is, he didn't take too much damage in terms of like in his army. He only lost. No, he actually killed one villager. He didn't lose any. He killed more army than his opponent did. His army is bigger than his opponent's is right now. So it totally makes sense to not overextend right now, as I'm saying that he's moving into the town center, losing one archer, and just go into Castle Age. Because so far, not gonna get weaker if you go to Castle Age, and then your archers also get the poison arrows, and like you don't have the crossbows, but you do have poison archers. So even if the opponent would move into man-at-arms, which we have
Myriad,
12
hello?
already.
What are we doing? What are we doing? We're losing 3 villagers is what we're doing, but what are we doing in the meantime? There was a little bit of micromanagement in the base going on, and our horsemen are just outrunning the sofa.
Yeah.
But yeah, eco-wise, Mali is looking pretty sweet at this point. We're adding farms on top of this as well, just so we can substitute the cow boom. And Castle Age is coming up for Myriad. And keep in mind, guys, the Malians have faster veterancy. So, yeah, that is 39 veteran archers about to come up. SAS is not gonna like that, even though he's going for his own castle timing now.
Yeah, there we have it. Grand Fulani Corral with a full cow boom setup, and that is... How much was that again? I mean, they did nerf it slightly, but that still should be like over 1k food per minute.
It's about 1,000, and with the extra farms, it's a little bit over.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's pretty nice, for sure, and yeah, as you said, faster veterancy, and then you have 39 or 42 right now, 41 right now, poison veteran archers. That is not fun to run into unless you have a siege ball.
Is a Burgrave believer. I respect that. We have 13 men-at-arms here. You get the immediate Castle Age upgrades here. Myriad has not prepared any of the armor-breaking Musafadis. And for the Sofas, he still needs the imported armor upgrade that is going to take longer than the veterancy. So yeah, these men-at-arms are gonna slap, but... Can we build that fast enough? Oh, the horsemen doing God's work right now, keeping Myriad's army in their base and away from SAS's.
Yeah, the raids, I think the raids is one of the reasons why Myriad cannot really move out as freely as he would love to at the moment. But yeah, now he's getting the upgrades. So we have veteran archers, we have veteran sofa.
We're still 30 seconds away from SAS's upgrades. Losing 2 villagers here at the front, and Myriad is knocking on the door. He has his upgrades. Imported armor is now pressed 1 minute to super sofas. Spearman is almost through. That is coming from the Burgrave. We have 6 seconds to man-at-arms upgrades now. And Horseman upgrade is 40 seconds away. But we basically just need those guys to tank some arrows. Poison arrow is still away, so this is a good timing for SAS, actually. This is the perfect timing for him. This is not the perfect fighting position, I'll say.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. We don't have poison archers yet, so it's not... as nice for Myriad to fight, but still very, very effectively here with the choke point, and SAS not really able to get to where he would need to. Also a lot of idle time by now. 23 villagers idled out here.
Nice touch, by the way, by Myriad here. He had his sofa in position to intercept the prelate there. And no relic so far for HRE. Now, SAS, what is the play here? Because Poison Archers is through, imported armor is through. This is the full castle terror of the... Oh, we have 1 veteran horseman in the back. It's the full castle terror of the Malian army. And we're playing melee blob to take them down. Let's see if it works.
I'm not sure. I mean, Malians can kite for a while, and the sofa... As soon as they get hit by the spears, that's pretty painful, but as long as we're keeping the archer mass and we do maintain them at least for now, it should
SAS
be
is
kind of
bleeding
fine.
so many units here. We going for the minework knights now while still having how many? I guess SAS is just counting on losing this army. Can we remass in time though? Yeah, the poison archers staying so stacked, and Myriad just takes the first win here.
Yeah, GG gets called. I mean, even with the Burgrave and being able to produce so much so fast and quickly, there's not really any way for SAS to take that one. So Malians reigning supreme on Cliffside.
Inspire Eco, folks. It used to be so good, but just take a look at Malians taking this one away. All right, first match out of the way. Let's see here. Where are we going? Do you already know?
Yeah.
Nice.
Arabia.
Driest of Arabia. We're gonna see.
An interesting matchup.
It is Byzantine against.
Byzantine?
I mean, it's Dry Arabia. I'm just guessing.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's fine. It's not Byzantine, but if you had me in a loop here, I would say it's Byzantine against Japan.
Well, yeah. It is very close. I mean, it's Macedonian, not Byzantine.
Okay, yeah, that's better for Myriad actually, because Byzantine hates playing against Japan.
Yeah, like I would never understand people who play Byzantines into Japanese. Like I would never do that on purpose. I did it once on purpose, and then I swore to myself never to do it again.
You kind of forced to play Hippodrome because they're just gonna Dark Age aggress you, right? And that feels bad, but still, you're still playing Byzantines. If you get to Castle Age, you just murder.
Yeah, if you get to Castle Age, that's right. But if he's full feudal all-inning you with a tower rush and everything, and your gold is in the front, it just sucks. Still.
Oh my God, Arnie is in chat. Hey Arnie, how you doing? All right, game is already in. Let me invite you, and we're hopping straight in there. Oh no, we have a rivalry in chat. The deciding cone against Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, I mean everybody needs a nemesis of his own, right? It just helps you to grow as a player.
Real quick, hold on. Do I still have that set up? Windows capture. Is this the correct Windows? No, it's not. Let's take this one instead. Okay, nothing happened. Hello. There you go. Fun, right? So let's find out what happened there, and if this match is coming back, because I think they just remade. Not sure why.
Probably, but
maybe a broken spawn. Let me quickly check on that.
Again.
Yeah. Steve, I'm not gonna confirm or deny that. It wasn't me, okay? Alright, game is not yet there. Myriad's in lobby.
Oh yeah, so SAS just said in the strategy chat that it crashed in the first minute.
Yeah, fair enough. Let's hope it does not crash again. Let's hope for eventually we're gonna have a client that is stable and doesn't crash for a full tournament. That would be so beautiful.
Imagine that. Imagine. I mean, did they play on EGC Dry Arabia, maybe?
I don't think so. I think they played regular Arabia.
Oh. Weird, huh? But yeah, game is online. Yeah, we should be able to observe it, right?
Yeah, and it's right there. Hopping in. So, Japan against Macedonia. Give me some thoughts.
Japan, Macedonia. Both players are gonna go Dark Age, and Macedonia's gonna win eventually. That's my guess.
Okay, that's a clear prediction. I like it.
Yeah.
1 minute observer delay. So we're gonna hop into that.
They're kind of diametrically opposed civilizations, right? I mean, Japanese gets the barracks for 75 wood, and Macedonians only get them for 200. So there's like a big difference already. But they also start with more wood, so it's kind of fine. And yeah, and then you go from there. And the more you the more units you lose, the more your Varangian war camp comes into play, and then you have the stronger military upgrades with your silver.
You make it sound so nice, losing units. You mean I should do it even more? Okay, I can do that.
I know. I mean, I'm good at that, so I should probably play Macedonians more. But yeah. And then the Ridari at some point they just slap. So even though you have the mounted samurai, I don't think that you can really hold against that. The Honor Musha actually might be a strat against the Macedonians if I think about it. But then again, you also have 3 crossbows. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm just spitballing at this point.
Hey, I'm not sure is the name of the game as a caster. You just never tell people that. You say like, well, that's really hard to tell, Maneas. Let's take a look at this spawn and make some educated guesses from there at what these players that are much better than us might be thinking and what might transpire from this.
Well, I'm just too honest for my own good, I guess. So.
Hey, Patrick, I'm gonna get a bet in here that we might be seeing Dark Age Spears. If he's gonna make a samurai, I'm gonna see myself out. Okay, Spearman it is.
There's a Dark Age Samurai would be pretty wild, not gonna lie.
Anyway, let's see what if Myriad scouts this out. I mean, it is Japan. It is what they do these days.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, like the barracks cost 75 wood, so the game basically asks you, it begs you to go for Dark Age barracks.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, nice sheep hole here for Myriad from the back of the base, but he's gonna miss the first 2 spears leaving, and he does have a forward gold. But I'm not too worried. I am not too worried because he already has 3 on the gold. Like, this is also something you do when you're facing this matchup. You just expect the Dark Age and you go earlier on the gold.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like worst case scenario, you either have already a bunch of silver saved up, or you just pull a few of the villagers away once you have enough gold if you don't want to overmine, basically. But yeah. That's a little bit... Can we pause just for a second?
Yeah, we're pausing for 1 second to get the starter out there. Corvin is coming in with the raid. Welcome, Raiders! We are in the finals of the Warchiefs Club. It is 1-0 for SAS in this best of 5. And yeah, this is the second map on the driest of Arabia. As we see SAS
Myriad,
do some bullying. Did I say SAS is ahead?
You did say, yeah.
Wow.
So no, Myriad did win last game with like you. Okay, I can tell you're biased a little bit. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
the real answer here is really I am biased for Myriad, but at the same time I also know that he's sometimes really struggling to bring home deserved win.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, so the first game. Malians versus HRE on Cliffside. Myriad won that one, and now we're in the second game. We see some nice little Dark Age aggression here by SAS playing the Japanese, and Myriad not really phased too much by that, except he's losing the 40 silver there, which is kind of annoying. But other than that, yeah, just going for the Hippodrome.
You say losing, it's still there, right? If you rebuild this, you get the 40 silver back.
I know, but yeah, for the time being, well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't do anything right now, I guess. So
yeah, 100%. So for now, Myriad is stuck in his base. Let's check his sheep hole. He has 13 left so far, so absolutely no pressure on him at this point in time. And we get a Varangian stronghold right next to the gold that can be upgraded with arrow slits. But that's probably not what we're gonna see. Instead, we're probably gonna see one Bogemather walk straight out of this and shoot these guys. Your opponent was indeed much better than Myriad. No question about it. Absolutely no question. By the way, this stronghold can be burned, and we're not in feudal just yet, so this is a little bit annoying. But hey, no pressure just yet. It's just gonna be a little bit of repair needed. Bogemafter is coming up.
Yeah, so that should be the animation actually looked like it was burning where the mill is, where the mining camp was. That's weird. But yeah, there's the first Bogemafter out on the field. And
I mean, I wouldn't go after 3 guys all on my own. Okay, he does have a friend.
Yeah, it's a horseman though, so
Wow, this guy has focus and confidence. I love it, but he does get another friend following him, so Myriad's just gonna go horsemen and archers going straight in. And SAS is ambushing. Let's go.
That's a nice move. That's really nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, so by the way, we're not seeing the fast castle shenanigans from another game that we watched earlier. So it's just 4 villagers on the core storehouse, one going on the farm immediately, the other one going back to wood. And yeah, horsemen just chasing off the villagers off of gold. So that's kind of nice. I mean, Japanese also likes to be on gold. They don't get silver, but they get stone, so almost the same color if you think about it. You know, different material though.
Hadn't thought about it that way just yet. So let's see. Oh, SAS actually force dropping off here and going off the gold. And I'm not sure if he wanted to put a tower here, but he did in fact lose 30 wood on that repair reel there, right there. So no tower just yet. And we're going into spear and horseman for Japanese against the horseman and archer combination against it. SAS immediately going into range defense here. Love it.
I mean, it does make sense. I mean, we're also seeing that the Varangian war camp is set to Bogemafter, so as soon as that gets triggered, you're just getting archers again. So.
Oh, is that finishing? 14 seconds, no repair. No, we're not gonna finish that.
Oh, wow.
Good on Myriad here, undercutting the upgrade.
I mean, SAS is getting back the resources at least, right? So that's something.
Oh, yeah. Nice interception here, taking out 1 horseman immediately. And is this enough to take down his army? We kind of need to kite until we are rid of the spears, and then we can take a direct fight. Maybe we can tank a little bit with our scout.
Spearmen are feudal now, so they are not to mess with, and yeah, losing all the archers, unfortunately.
I mean, good fight by SAS.
Yeah.
We're just a little bit overextending. We finally have the Hippodrome Horsemen, and now we've got some real fighting power here for our horsemen. Take a look at that, just +2 for free. And looks like Myriad will be adding his own spearmen here. Are we just producing from the 1 stronghold? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, apparently we are, so.
I mean, why not? Let's see what SAS has got going for him. Got the tower coming up, and we're going on these berries. Japanese with the upgrade being a full berry sieve, so this is a very nice position for him with the double tower protection. But speaking of protection, spears, hello?
There. The tower is not built yet, so there's not really any protection. Luckily, there's the town center and the spearman trying to interject now, but that was a close call.
SAS at the same time raiding in the back here. He finds Myriad's deer operation and 1 wolf.
And 1 wolf, cool.
Now Myriad's forward army has arrived. We have once more some archers here, and we would need the horsemen to defend here. They're not around.
Yeah, that would be nice. That's the one downside when you're going raiding while you have barely any army, that you kind of need it at home eventually.
I mean, SAS
so in this
can
case,
find these reinforcements here.
that would be really strong. Also, there's no tower on the gold, so villagers on the gold are having some trouble. Need to drop off fairly soon, and yeah, make sure there's a Varangian arsenal coming, so we're gonna have some passive silver income. That's really gonna be nice. And
Myriad is now going for the full eco upgrades in the feudal here, and we've got some scale barding for the buff on his horsemen. At the front, he's super aggressive, but he is in fact cut off here. Like, he cannot send reinforcements while the horsemen are here. Did he scout these? Oh yeah, he sees them. Does he? He sees them. Does he realize it though? As SAS is very busy defending his tower and Myriad is very busy pushing the tower. This could potentially be devastating in the back, but tower is being mass repaired. Villagers are super exposed here, but still all 5 alive. And here comes the raid. Myriad is now reacting.
Yeah, now the raid is coming in. There's only one more archer in the front here,
Guys.
so the tower...
Oh god. Pathfinding just killed 2 strong Japanese villagers. We mourn them.
We mourn them. Sorry for your loss. There's a samurai on the field here as well. Yeah. So that tower is still standing there, and Myriad is probably not really happy about that. That tower being a pain in the butt for him. Even killing the scout there, which is not the biggest issue. You can just get that from the hippodrome again.
Yeah, Myriad now going for the horticulture as well. I do like the ecocentric playstyle we have here. By the way, speaking of ecocentric, this is why Korra Storehouse is nice. Yes, you're stuck in your base just a little bit, get pushed off the outer resources. Yeah, who cares? I've got my own farm transition.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it is really, really strong. And the defensive position here with the tower and now another outpost getting dropped on the gold. Really difficult to break for Myriad, and even though he has twice as much army, he still can't really seem to make it work, at least for the time being.
Talk to me about mass feudal samurai.
I mean, there's no counter on the Macedonian side. I mean, with the hippodrome Rizari, that's one thing that is okay against them, but other than that, it's
a decent unit. It's not bad by any means. We have the Bogamathra who can ignore armor with their special ability. But yeah, I think it might be a little too early for SAS to move out though. That's a scary Macedonian army, and he only is producing from the 1 barracks. So not really stacking up too fast here.
Yeah, I mean, if I don't know, like samurai on a Bugesha mix probably would be really strong into the Macedonians right now, but that also costs a lot of resources, and both players are kind of like halfway towards Castle Age. Myriad a little bit closer, also has quite a lot more income at the moment. But yeah, SAS now pulling a lot of villagers on gold and also more on the berries at the top.
We do have the Yumis being added in, and that is the benefit of playing archers, because they cost almost no food, especially compared to horsemen or samurai in that case. You can just spam them while going for Castle Age, because gold and food you'll have in droves.
Yeah. Yeah, and SAS has a pretty big wood income, or at least he had before he pulled some of the villagers. So that's gonna adjust in a second. And yeah, Mass Yumi is quite nice. He could...
By the way,
I mean, he can't really go for a Bannerman at the moment, but...
We have not talked about this just yet, but as soon as you hit basically the 10-minute mark, if this was a regular H-up by the Macedonians, there is going to be a Castle Age Ridari on the map. I don't know where he is. Nobody knows where he is. And that's pretty scary.
That is
okay, he's with his friends here. He is just vibing. and is going to try and push in here. But yeah, with double tower and the full army of SAS arrayed against that, floating gate is coming up. And Myriad still doesn't have the gold to age up.
Yeah, he's pretty heavy on food, but is still lacking a little bit of gold. He could probably force drop, and then he would almost be there.
Yeah. I mean, he's going straight for the age up as we speak. He does not have the specialized pick, though. SAS is doing such a nice job being super annoying on these outer deer packs. Especially back here, you see how all of these villages are really hurt. And look, there's another horseman coming. He actually got a kill here earlier, in the 3rd round or so.
I mean, he was trying like pretty consistently to kill villagers down there as well, and
going for all 3 positions at once as he hits Castle Age Bust. That might just be a little bit too much. I think he's gonna lose. Yeah, he's losing all 3 horsemen here.
Yeah.
That is such a me move. Like, I'm gonna out micro you. Keep up with your multi. Oh wait, all my raiding troops are dead.
Yeah, you're never gonna see that coming, and then oops, my units are dead. Oops.
Anyway, let's take a look where that first Yorishiro is going. Oh my god, it's in the stable. Who would have thought? Sorry. That was uncalled for, but yeah. SAS already moving to the further out relic over here. Good move on his part. And getting the Yumi upgrade immediately. Are we upgrading our samurai as well? Yep, there we go. Veteran samurai is on the way.
Kinda need to.
And Myriad, he is feeling confident, he is feeling lucky. Let's move out with our feudal army. This is the Borgemaster upgrade. So he's gonna have 11 veteran archers. I mean, better than veteran archers, let's be real here. He does have the sharpening stones upgrade already. And the first mounted samurai trying to find some villager kills, but no such luck just yet. Oh my, Myriad's just gonna find these guys.
He's gonna find something else, though.
What are we finding?
Really.
Help. Tell me.
Not really what he wanted to find necessarily. But I mean, it's at the same time, it's very good intel that he got, knowing that it's mainly horsemen and archers. So technically, he could just spam mounted samurai and still win, but he does have a nice army following up. There's also
sorry, MSN, you're too late.
The ranged bannerman.
I forgot to put it away. Yeah, ranged bannerman is already in effect for SAS's army. Is this a fight that SAS really wants? How many mounted samurai do we have here? It is 6 on the map against 5 Ridari. They're not all here right now. It's actually working out quite well with as many veteran samurais right here. But Borgemaster doing a good job sniping out the Yumi. Yumi not doing as great of a job in return, but the front line for SAS is... Man, fights with Ridari are ridiculous. You'd think, hey, that fight should go in favor of SAS, right? Nope. Nope, Ridari are pretty good.
I can't tell you how many times I had a situation where I'm like, well, I'm having 12 knights, I should easily win this. And then I look there like 10 seconds later and all my knights are gone and there's still a couple Ridari left. And I'm like, well, how did that work out? Like, he had 8 and I had 12. Like, that shouldn't be possible.
But we have the Onamusha now, so SAS knows this unit needs a special counter and he's making just that. Good on him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, did the first relic get intercepted? Still, the army mass is quite big for Myriad right now, and SAS cannot really commit into that. 12 Ridari already. How are we looking for relics? That is the first one coming home. And second one is soon to be picked up, but kind of dangerous. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at these beautiful waypoints.
Yeah, nicely moving around the sacred site, not to alert his opponent, but unfortunately there's still gonna be a Ridari with just 22 health, so if they would get into a fist fight, the Shinto priest might actually win, but if they can't fight, that's not gonna work in his favor.
Give that guy a melee attack.
Yeah, just like 5 damage or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, just finishing that one up, and now SAS can move back to the base, and he'll pretty soon... I mean, there's another Shinto priest just chilling in his base, so he has a few that he can just move around and grab the relics.
So this game is going much better for Myriad than I would have expected at this point in time, and honestly, I'm a little scared of what he's planning here. He has 20 on gold. He's still spamming Ridari, but he has 2,200 food saved up. Is this an imp rush? Can he make use of an imp rush as a Macedonian player? Like, does he have enough silver to make something out of this?
That's the thing, like, I don't think he can, realistically. I mean, if he's going for the... Oh, help me with a second. For the foreign engineering company, like, he could go for 1 nest of bees, or if he waits a little bit longer for 900, he can get the Royal Cannon. But that's not really worth it, I would say, in this situation. And, like, the other option would be the Palatine School, producing cataphracts, which is really nice, but that also costs silver that he doesn't have at the moment. It costs more than he has, so I don't think that would be really in play.
This looks like that SAS might be getting 5 villager kills right here. Yeah, really no denying those guys. And Myriad, the second he sees that, realizes I can't do anything. Let's go for the counter raid. And yeah, there's only 4 guys here. So we're falling behind. We're falling behind. Help! But there's a wood line that is also stacked.
Yeah, I mean, in general, SAS was a little bit more, or actually way more, successful with his raids. Up to 11 villager kills, and Myriad will be at 6 if he finishes that tower. And that's, even that is a big if, kind of.
Quite the big mass of Bogomaffer. I don't think we have enough Unamusha to really deal with that, but looks like Myriad is also not interested to immediately trade out. Instead, he's gonna run down these villagers here, busy trying to get that wall up. And finally, SAS's main army arrives, getting right on top of the Ridari. Good connection. But do we have enough to engage here?
I mean, there's a lot of crossbows, so they're really nice against the mounted samurai. We have a lot of archers against the Onamusha. So, in theory, if we can... The thing is, we kind of want to have the runestones as well. There's a couple ones set up here, so if you can kind of fight in the vicinity of these, it's really nice for you. But, yeah.
SAS actually prepping for Imperial Age as well, like... Both of these guys have so many resources saved up. What is going on? I mean, sure, it is past midnight. Now, at least for SAS, it's like 2 a.m. at this point. And for Myriad, it is... Oh, never mind. It is actually before midnight still in the UK.
Yeah, it's like 11:30 or something like that. But yeah, also, as has been pointed out here in chat, we do have no Yorishiro on the Daimyo Palace right now. We do have 2 on the farmhouse, so we're getting some passive food income. We have 1 on the forge, so passive gold income. And then we have 1 on the stable, which is kind of like the meta nowadays, is to get the faster production there.
Oh, that is rough. Kiting the Ridari is really, really hard, even with the bonus damage here, because they're just faster. This is not a great fight for SAS. It's just bleeding units.
The Ridari can also just switch into their throw axis stance, and then they can still mow them down, even if you might otherwise get away.
Do it, come on, we want some axis.
I was hoping for it. I was getting hyped for it. But yeah, I mean, we might as well just burn down the palisade gate here, and then we can move in here. Gold is almost depleted here, so it's not super...
SAS has no gold anymore. He does not have access to it. Like, this is the last one he has. And where are we going now? Like, there's the big gold down here, and there's a small gold right in front of his base, but... You know, it's Japan. He cannot build a keep.
No, not until Imperial Age. I mean, there's also the one in the corner, so he can wall that in. And I mean, in general, he could start walling that in and maybe even trade if he wanted to, because he's really low on gold right now, unfortunately. He does have 2 relics, so that is providing some gold income, as well as the one Yorishiro with the gold. But I mean, that's a drop in the bucket if we're being realistic. So
meanwhile, in Myriad Land, well, I'm just waiting for my interest. I have 2,500 gold. Why not? That is one scary army for Myriad stacking up here. SAS currently is just massing spears, and there's 39 archers on the other side.
I mean, to be fair, I find both armies kind of scary, but the issue is that one army needs to kite and the other one can just full on engage, and they don't really need to kite that much.
It's 29 Widari. This is I'm scared of this. Okay, it's 28 Widari. SAS doing a good job of sniping these out.
Yeah, that's the thing, like, as long as you don't have to fully engage here and you do these little skirmishes here and there, you can thin down these numbers really, really well. There's some spearmen in the mix now as well. And, I mean, quite a lot, actually. 37 spearmen still. That's quite a big engagement here. Onimusha in the back, just firing away. We do have the runestones buffing the Macedonian units, but
Take a look at the health of Myriad's front line. It just won't die, and this is crossbows on the other side. This is Onimusha trying to take them down. Yeah,
I mean, to be fair, we also have crossbows on the Macedonian side, but it's just 10 and not... How many was that? Like, more than 20 on a Musha?
Oh yeah, like, SAS is going pretty heavy into the Musha because, well, he needs to.
Yeah. He kind of needs to.
Now the Morgemaster are just walking straight in with the 13 crossbows that Myriad got for free. Wreaking havoc here. And we're fighting under... Are these towers upgraded? Yes, that is one Springald emplacement and one not so much.
Another one.
Wait, is that Springald? No, it's
both. Oh no, never mind.
But yeah. SAS's army is being ground to nothing, and Myriad can just walk straight in. Some Ridari are still up. SAS trying to get rid of them as fast as he can, so they cannot wreak havoc on his villagers, but this might be all she wrote. Myriad streaming in more reinforcements.
Yeah, villagers now on the run here. So 26 villager kills, so the script completely flipped towards Myriad's favor. And as you pointed out earlier, I mean, there's almost no gold left for SAS, so he does have a lot of food, he does still have a lot of wood, but he doesn't have gold, and not really a good way to get it, and that is just GG.
I'm scared, guys. It's 2-0 for Myriad. Help! This might be a bad sign for him.
We've never been in that territory before.
Historically, this is a bad sign for Myriad if he's up 2-0.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
So.
Okay, what's the next matchup? Okay, they're just doing the draft still, but it's gonna be on Dry River. So
Dry River. What are we seeing? I mean, Myriad's playing Tughlaq or French. Is he playing Tughlaq?
Probably it's gonna be a Tughlaq, right?
I mean, you kind of... Where do you play it otherwise? You could play it on Baltic like Gully did, but I don't believe in it too much, and you have China.
No, that's the thing. And like you might as well do French on Baltic, which is fine. So you could do that still.
It's nice. We have so many diverse civs here. You could even say, well, you know what? This is a hybrid map, but I don't care. I'm just playing Byzantine.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
And what is SAS doing? Dry River. I mean, Mongols is nice. I mean, Ayubit is nice.
We've seen Mongols on that map before, right? I mean, just saying. Just saying.
Meanwhile, MSN in chat is just face palming, listening to our predictions, but that is something you have to endure. I'm very sorry.
Well, as long as he's not face palming to my awesome flag, I don't really care.
Why are you giving flag to your flag? Just
because
just enjoy it.
I mean, I have so many people who are not complimenting me for it, so I kind of need to plug it all the time, right?
Yeah, you kind of have to do it. Speaking of plugging, let's go for another blame, just because we can. And also, folks, I took the liberty of changing that command just a little bit.
Probably undeserved. Oh my goodness.
Folks, we are fully community funded, so we're all volunteers here. We get paid absolutely nothing. And if you enjoy our tournaments, well, Warchief Club needs to have a $50 prize pool per iteration to, you know, retain the ATR status. So it gives points to the players, and yeah, we kind of depend on donations for that. So, hey, if you can help us out, we really appreciate it. And Mighty Morris coming in with the gift bomb. Well, thank you very much. That helps. And we're gonna be using that for our tournaments. Right, anyway, where are we? We're going to Tughlaq versus Mongols.
As I told you, I called it.
But it sucks to go up against Tughlaq as Mongols, because you can't go for the docks, because their fishing boats shoot.
Yeah, that is true. I don't know, I'm just happy to see Mongols. I don't care. Just send me an invite, let's go.
I sent you like 5 invites, by the way.
What? No. Oh, that was one. I'm taking it back, I'm sorry. Why did I not see that? It's so weird.
Well,
yeah, so game is up. We can.
The game is up. I'm still hitting the Myriad button and it doesn't show. There it is. It's in the observe tab, but I can't join for the friends list.
Huh.
Thank you, AOE4 client. Do we gamba around here? Well, you know, there is a magical cow in chat that could make a gamba, or there's a Rode as well. So,
yeah, Neri was here as well, so he could do the gamba. So we have all kinds of Rising Empires folks sitting here. Donation coming in. Thank you so much for that as well.
Mighty Morris is gonna finance our private island all on his own. Love it.
As I said earlier, I wouldn't spend like time with you guys on an island for like a prolonged period of time.
That is so rude.
But it's I'm just kidding. I love you guys, so that would be so much fun.
You don't have to lie. At least be honest about it. By the way, Myriad playing Tughlaq, he's opening with a barracks, no dock.
Barracks, no dock. That is something interesting. I mean, it also kind of counters the dock if we see the Mongol dock and SAS is on wood, so that could either be, I mean, for Mongols realistically it could be all kinds of things, but it looks like it's a dock because no, never mind, the villager is stopping at the sheep. So we'll see. Myriad just scouting out the town center, so he just sees that, also sees that the Gur is already on the gold, doesn't see the Uvu yet, but I mean he can guess where it is, so
SAS on 150 wood now. What are we doing? Are we opening dock? Because then Myriad's opening would be absolutely beautiful, but SAS is going for the scouting run here. He sees the barracks, and we're not going docking as the Mongols, I guess. Nope, opening barracks.
Nope, we're opening barracks. It does make sense, so I would have loved to see the dock early on, but not this time. Oh, by the way, let me switch the score here real quick because Myriad is up 2-0, not SAS, unfortunately. So now the score is correct again.
Hooray!
Hooray! But yeah, so Spearman walking out. There's 2 on Tughlaq's side. Now we have the 1 in queue from the Mongols. It's actually, can I click that? Yeah, it's double produced. So it's gonna be 2 against 2, 1 more in queue for Tughlaq. So, I mean, realistically, the longer you do this kind of thing, the better it gets for the Mongols, because they, of course, initially pay 150 wood for the Uvu, but as soon as you double produce twice, it's already paid off. So, you're not too sad about that. Actually, okay, you gotta check out where Myriad sent the spearmen towards.
Yeah, did he not check the stone? Let's see here.
Well, he didn't find the stone, just barely. So
Oh,
he
he
didn't
doesn't
find
know
the
it's here.
Uvu.
He thinks he sent it directly to the Uvu. That is unfortunate.
That is yeah. So basically, the information that Myriad has right now is if he's not on an Uvu, he either messed up hardcore or he's on water. But
I mean, he could go for that scouting run, and he's currently on the other side of the map with his scout. But yeah, moving forward to the gold, he sees the Gur sitting there. And
the villager is moving out now as well, so he'll go on water. And he'll probably expect Mongols to be in water at that moment if he really thinks that this is the Uvu for Mongols.
I feel like, okay, you're Myriad in this situation. You didn't find that thing. Did he scout the barracks? He at least went here, but I don't think he saw it just yet. So he has no idea that SAS has in fact 6 spears on the map. As we see the Tughlaq dock coming right up. So he's going full defensive mode here. Did SAS scout this? No, he's going straight ahead towards Myriad's base, towards the gold. He does not know this dock is in effect. And Myriad is going aggressive once again, so these are just ships in the night. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah. By the way, we do have a villager now moving out towards the dock, towards the,
the villager might be dead. Let's find out if he sees the wolf running back. But yeah, I think the Khan will in fact see that villager. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
So goodbye, friend. Thank you for your service.
Well, okay, so now we have the situation that you talked about, that the fishing boats can actually attack the spearmen if they so choose.
Yeah, unless that fishing boat is so close to the spears that, well, you can't. You're just gonna die. But Myriad could also be going aggressive with the spears now. This is a fun situation for everyone involved. Nobody really sees everything. We have one dead villager for Myriad who is not gonna be happy about that. And we have SAS going for a dock as well, but wait, can Myriad intercept? Oh my god, he's gonna find the Vil.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, he saw the spearman, or he saw the villager, and he moved over to spearman. SAS technically could see that the spearmen were walking towards there, but I mean,
what is he gonna do?
Yeah, you would have to take a different path, but the scout is still gonna see it anyway. So
yeah.
Doesn't really matter too much. So both players losing one villager so far.
Now Myriad has the added benefit of his dock is raid proof pretty much, and he can be annoying over here. But SAS now also knows where he can focus his attention. And as I say that, he's going for the gold.
I mean, it's like the one thing that kind of bugs me when like thinking about playing Mongols against Tughlaq is that you can't really burn their mining camps and stuff because they don't have any. So
that's so unfair.
It is so unfair.
Can we get raiding bounty for killing worker elephants, or is that animal cruelty?
That probably would be animal cruelty for sure. Also. You get the raid bounty when you set a building on fire, not when it burns down.
Okay,
so
no, we cannot be setting elephants on fire. That is not gonna fly.
Let's not do the Edison and set up elephants on fire, please.
I mean, that's probably historically accurate, because I can't really think of a better way to fight against elephants, but hey. We should be able to eat the elephants is also a good point. Like, I also think we should be able to eat the horses, but... Someone make a mod about that, please.
Yeah, I mean, it could be, but... I mean, we're not there yet, you know? Baby steps.
By the way,
we might get there.
Take a quick look at destroyed value. Myriad taking such better trades against SAS's army.
Yeah.
And I do think that means he is gonna... I mean, SAS is up, so SAS can probably build a light junk if he's fast enough. And yeah, we have Hardened Spearman upgrade in for him now, as Myriad is aging to feudal age himself.
Yes, we have the Don't Want to Face coming up, so that likely means healer elephants, which means that all the army that Myriad was able to preserve from dying will get healed up again, and that will be a tremendous value. It's so funny to me that Myriad still hasn't scouted the Uvu, so I mean, by now he must know that there must be another stone outcropping. Like, he must know. There's not a way.
Yeah, question in chat, in fact, yes. If your opponent sees you building a building and they hit it once and then you cancel it, they get the full rating bounty.
Yeah. Also, if the building is like just constructed, you hit it once and then they delete it. Like, it can be minutes after. It does. The time doesn't matter. If you destroy it somehow, then you still get the bounty.
That is, by the way, not how. Sorry, not for you. That is not how it works. You don't get the cost of the building. You get a set amount of resources if the building is destroyed, or rather when it catches on fire. If you delete it, it counts as setting it on fire.
Yeah.
But yeah, your opponent is if you do enough damage to a cancelled building, or to a building that is currently in progress, then they're gonna lose some resources on it. Only if you destroy it fully do they lose out. The rating bounty and the cancellation has nothing to do with each other. Oh, destroyed value, that might be it, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, the destroyed value, that is definitely going up to full. That is true. But yeah, you're not getting more raid bounty if the building that you destroyed,
by the way,
is more expensive.
Can we just appreciate this beautiful little pond with the peaceful coexistence where SAS is going for naval arrow slits?
Is it really peaceful though? I mean,
yeah. Hey, this is some fun Dark Age spear action. Okay, we're in feudal now, but we're still having spears. Someone is actually upsetting this by going archers, but
how dare you? Well, we also have Kashik being added, so.
But yeah, by the way,
getting a good Mongol tricomp.
Myriad is almost 10 eco units up now. This is looking quite rough for SAS as far as income goes. He does have the double production, of course.
I mean, why is that? I'm wondering, because it's, I mean, there's, what is that, like 7, 8, okay, well, there's 8 fishing boats.
Oh, the Dao is out,
but
that's a bad situation here. Okay, we can in fact hold and run away fast.
We're getting the explosive chunks, so that should take care of the buckler, and I mean, hopefully, I don't know, like the healing is pretty strong here.
Kaboom!
Oh, that's right, yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, the fishing boats, never mind, they're not eco units, they're counted as military, so why does he have so many more villages?
No, they do not count towards this counter, though. Which is weird, because you see them here, but they are not counted in this bar or in this number. This is just the warships that are out for Myriad, because they take up multiple population space. But yeah, still, Myriad has the better army right now, with the healer elephants. But let's see if SAS agrees. He does have triple Kashik already. You know what? I should actually swap these around. I should have done that for the longest time. Sorry, guys.
Right now, I need to switch the score again.
Whoops. Yeah, should have told you. My bad.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, big engage. All 3 Kashik get caught in the brace. That hurts, and we're fighting under the Dao influence here. And with the healer elephant, this fight should be amazing for Myriad.
Yeah, that definitely is a fight that you want to take as Tughlaq Dynasty.
That's like, yes, please, let's stack it even more in my favor.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the thing is with the healer elephants, they're kind of susceptible to ranged units and not that susceptible to melee units. So, like, yeah, of course, with spearmen you can counter them, but they also are pretty beefy. And you just destroyed almost all of the army here for SAS. So SAS is basically back to the drawing board. He did lose the dock, By the way, it's kind of nice that once you lose the dock, if there was any shoreline fish, it gets restored to that spot. So, yeah, you cannot really manipulate the docks or the ponds too much by just placing a building there.
That was such a toxic thing you could go for back then. Remember when you went to a pond and your opponent just made a wall here, a wall here, a wall here, and that is that. No more fishing.
Yeah, that was pretty toxic. It was also a bannable offense in our rules, so.
It was just not fun for anyone involved. Oh wow, SAS actually managed to stay... I was gonna say stay hidden, but of course the hardened Khan has to spoil the effect.
Yeah.
And just shoots from the darkness.
Yeah, or that. Like with the blueprints, like no matter how you do it, you could have abused that situation, and we had it in our rules that was a bug abuse and that you would get banned if you abused that. And like, by the way, it's also not really fun for the player doing it. Like, it's so much extra work.
I can't imagine why people were doing it, but hey.
Yeah.
So was the Golden Horn bug. Golden Horde, rather than Golden Horde.
Golden Horde.
But, yeah. SAS is trying to take some good fights here, but Myriad has so many archers, he can just take out the fishing boats now 1-to-1. Still, the light junk's doing a good job here.
Yeah. That's the thing, like the light junk killed at least 10 archers here, so even though that generally is an okay fight, SAS with the light junk really winning that fight here, killing a lot of the archers, killing one of the healer elephants. I mean, that's always great value, right? I mean, these are kind of expensive, over 300 resources.
Yeah. Still, if you look at the resources right now, and if you look at the 10 villages that Myriad has lined up on his gold, yeah, his income is just much, much better than SAS's right now. And SAS kind of needs to make something happen in the next 2 to 3 minutes, because Myriad is aiming towards Castle H. Can we finally get some damage done here? Can we get some raiding bounty for us?
That would be nice.
Kashyyyk is tanking the Dao, and you see how little damage these guys actually do against armored units and how much they do against unarmored. But yeah, once again, we do not want to be fighting here. Good lord.
Yeah, no, with the 2 Daos there in the ponds, it's really annoying to fight there, and so you kind of... and Myriad is really doing a really good job here with kiting back and forth and just pulling SAS in a position where he doesn't really want to be in. The Khan's Hunter does help a little bit by increasing the range of the archers, so you don't get sucked in as much.
Excellent raid at the back here. SAS just comes in for a quick dive, and out he is again.
Did lose a Kashyyyk though, so that's kind of unfortunate, but yeah, I mean, overall he killed more villagers. And
how are we looking food-wise for SAS? Okay, the deer is almost out. The other deer is all the way on the other side of the world. And I mean, we have 2 ponds here to fish from, but it's starting to look a little rough for SAS. He has 1 more berry patch.
But yeah, I mean, I would say that we kind of see the reason why Tughlaq is such a strong civ on hybrid maps like these. Because it kind of is really difficult to take the pond, and even if you manage to take it, if they also set foot there, it's really difficult to hold that.
And here comes the Castle H. Well,
here comes the House of Learning.
Okay, SAS, this is our time to shine. We are 12 military units behind. We are playing knights and we still have smaller army value. I'm scared, but the smaller army value also comes from the amount of warships that Myriad has invested into immediately gets sniped out. And SAS might be able to do some nice kiting here, but Myriad actually just really doesn't want to engage, and for good reason.
Yeah.
Castle Age is in. And this is Tughlaq Dynasty, so these veterancy upgrades take 5 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, they're also kind of expensive, but reasonable compared to the time that you're saving. And since time is money, it's totally worth it.
Oh god, the veteran archers are just cutting through everything here. 29 veteran archers. How is SAS gonna hold this? If this was a feudal army, it would be hard. This is a castle army.
Yeah, feudal army would be hard as is, right? But against a feudal army, you could at least snipe the healer elephants and then worry about...
He has +2 already.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it just takes you 5 seconds, and then you have the army upgrades, and there you go. There's just not any way for SAS to hold this, unfortunately, which means that potentially the first time in history, Myriad taking out a 3-0 here in the finals and not... Yeah, I don't know.
Props to Myriad for taking the win of this week's Warchief Club. I say week. We're trying to do these 2 times per month if we can fit them in the schedule. We try to avoid the bigger tournaments that other people are running. But yeah, well, we can't really always take care of that. But yeah, GG to both players. Well played, folks. And yeah, Myriad, for once, not choking in a final. I love it.
Love it. Love to see it. It's unfortunate that he had to kick out Mongols for that, but I like
happy
Myriad,
he did.
so I'm happy to give him the leeway here.